back again. What's happening, guys? Hello, James. Invite your followers, invite your friends. Tonight is a very special broadcast for Maguffins Army. Guys, if you don't know who I am, take a screenshot of this. Hello, all the replay viewers. You guys are into Leonard Nimoy. You've tuned into the right scope. Hello, AJ. What's happening? Guys, this is my Maguffins Instagram. Not only do I bring you cool things like Leonard Nimoy interviews, but tap the screen for hearts. 500 on the replay and repeat. Get me to 12 million. That's the next milestone. And you guys can pick out prizes of geeky goodness. Yeah, it's double taps you. I am. Hold on. Hi, guys. Oh, my goodness, guys. Can you believe it? Looks like we're in like some sort of wonderland. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, let's clean this up. How's that? Is that better? Can you see me now? Can you hear me later? Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna do something different. Hold on. I gotta clean this. How's that? Much better. Guys, I've got the Leonard Nimoy interview all queued up, ready to go. We're gonna play that in about, I don't know, 2 minutes. Remember I showed this? Look at this. Oh, Big Bang Theory. Sheldon Spock. That's pretty cool, guys. I want to do some giveaways. I think the giveaways I want to do tonight is a Tribble. We'll do a Tribble giveaway tonight. And the patch. And maybe some stickers. And maybe some this Avenger thing here. This DK. Yeah. No, you hate that? One of my favorite things that Leonard Nimoy did was this. War of the Worlds. He did this radio remake of the radio broadcast. That's kind of what he looked like, but with glasses. You'll see in the interview. The interview, we have 5 questions. I am the co-host of a Star Trek unofficial fan club show that went to Boston in '97. So you'll see a big guy with a ponytail. That's the guy that was it looks like the comic book guy from The Simpsons. And then there's me from 20 years ago. Anyway. Guys, look, pick up Newsweek. Look what Newsweek has. And it's got Spock on the back. Oh, look at that. Oh, 50th anniversary, guys. 50th anniversary. Pretty cool. What's over here? Oh, that. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Oh, I got books, too, guys. I got some books I can give away. If you guys want to do book giveaway, just let me know what you want to do. Maybe we'll just do the Tribble. We'll do the Tribble and the patch tonight, because we don't want to hang out for too long. How about that? Look at that. What's that? Final Nexus? How about this one? What's this one? Renegade. Oh, it's got Spock in it too. Renegade. Oh, that's pretty cool. How about this one here? Horus Song. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is good Spock. No good. You hate books. Oh, look at that. Star Trek Memory Prime. That's pretty cool. How about this one right here? Entropy Effect. It's got Spock in it too. Yeah, I got these books. I'll put those up on Instagram if you guys are interested in that. Tap the screen for hearts. 500 on the replay and repeat. Oh, remember this? This was a challenge coin from the Mirror Universe. Look at that. The Mirror Universe. Ah, yeah. What does it say? It says, "Glory to the Terran Empire." Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. Yeah. Challenge coin. I'll put that up on Instagram too. And this is going up on Instagram. That's pretty cool. All right. Guys, let's do it. Let's, actually, let me show you. I'm going to show you the, For the Love of Spock trailer first. Alright, we'll do that first. Alright, bear with me. Let's do For the Love of Spock trailer. Follow me. Go this way. Double tap.
I'm standing outside the Gower entrance to Paramount Pictures here in Hollywood. It's the same entrance that my father, Leonard Nimoy, used to use when he went to work on Star Trek, the original series, back in the 1960s. Only back then, this wasn't Paramount Pictures. It was Desilu Studios, owned by Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball. On the side of the sound stages where they shot Star Trek is a mural of whales, inspired by Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, directed by my dad back in 1986. Star Trek whales, pretty cool. Last year, my father and I began working on a documentary about the life of Mr. Spock.
Maguffins,
we were both very much aware that the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, the original series, was coming up in 2016.
I don't know, Mike.
To create something
I really like Star Trek.
That event. A documentary based primarily on Mr. Spock had never been done before, and we both felt strongly about paying tribute to the half-human, half-Vulcan first officer of the Starship Enterprise.
Oh.
As most of you know, on February 27th, my father passed away due to end-stage COPD. His passing sparked an immediate outpouring of emotion from fans all over the world. This incredible response to Dad's passing has inspired me to continue with the writing and directing of this film. Only now I will not only be paying tribute to Mr. Spock, but to the life of Leonard Nimoy as well. This film will be entitled For the Love of Spock. I've already done a significant amount of work on this film. Extensive research has been completed, and I've contacted a number of people connected to Star Trek who are willing to be interviewed on camera. Zachary Quinter will be narrating this film. But a documentary of this scope is a very expensive proposition. For Mr. Spock to even be in the film, I am required to license hundreds of still photographs and film clips of Mr. Spock.
Yeah, he does, huh?
As he has appeared on television and in feature films over the last 50 years. And if I'm going to have this film ready in time for the 50th anniversary celebration next year, then I am quite simply running out of time. That is why I have turned to Kickstarter to help with the funding of this film.
Guys, do me a favor. Swipe up, swipe left to right, invite your followers, invite your friends if they're interested.
Many of you were affected by the lives of my father and Mr. Spock. It seemed only fitting that we should all join together as a community to help make this project possible. Please help me realize my dream of paying tribute to a great artist and a pop culture icon, both of whom have meant so much to so many. Thank you for your time and consideration. And as always, live long and prosper.
All right. Very good, guys. Very good. All right, what you're going to see now, you're never going to believe it. Let me just stop this here.
Hi, everyone.
No, we don't want this. Oh, this is pretty cool, too, but we'll stop this.
Backers. That's incredible. Thank you so much for participating and for pledging and for supporting.
Yeah, they already got funded.
To make a film about my dad and Mr. Spock. Our dream is to reach a goal of 10,000 backers. So if you could continue to pledge or spread the word on social media, I would greatly appreciate it.
All right, very good, Adam.
The entire Star Trek community.
Thank you, Adam. All right, let's play the interview. Hold on, let's get there. All right, it's on VHS. Bear with me. Here it comes. Come on.
What's that? Okay. The Spock character
There's me over there.
A lot of folks. I was wondering who your heroes were growing up and who you admire today.
Are we talking about theatrical figures or
just in
heroes in general?
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in a Franklin Roosevelt era. Mm-hmm. Roosevelt was president. Hold it quiet, please. Guys, Adam, hold it down, will you?
Whoa.
Franklin Roosevelt was president during the years that I was growing up, and he was greatly revered. And we were heavily influenced by the fact that we were in war from 1941 to 1945 when I was 14 years old. And typically, when a country is at war like that, you get behind the leader, and a lot of people thought very highly of him, and he became a major figure for us. I also was impressed by some of the film biographies that were done at the time. Paul Muni played various scientific characters, people who, there was a movie about Dr. Ehrlich who developed a very important serum at the time. Various people who were portrayed in films as some of the great science figures, Thomas Edison, people like that. My generation were influenced by those films a lot.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to ask you, what do you like most and least about Mr. Spock, and what do you think he would like the most and least about Leonard Nimoy?
It's a very personal question, John.
I'm sorry.
What do I like most and least about him?
Yeah.
I don't know that there's anything that I like least about him, frankly. I've never thought about him in those terms. I've always thought about the character in very positive terms. And I can't imagine what I would say I dislike about him. I think that people responded to him because he's a very human character. More complex than would seem on the surface at first glance. At first glance, you see this strange alien-looking character with funny ears. But I think people came to understand that he was a very human character because he was dealing with similar conflicts to what we humans deal with all the time. Logic versus emotion, how to handle yourself in a social situation,
Right.
How to maintain your dignity in spite of the fact that you're a very small minority, that kind of thing. What else have we got?
All right, two more actually. Between your most recent project, which was David, the other films you've been in and directed, your books and other projects, you've made quite a career for yourself outside of Star Trek, which can't be said so much necessarily for a number of the other cast members that you were with during the original series. To what main thing do you attribute your ability to do that?
Well, I worked very hard at it. I wanted very much to play a wide range of characters, and when Star Trek was finished, I saw the publicity that I had and the public recognition that I had as an opportunity to get out and do a lot of different kinds of work. Very, very quickly after Star Trek was done, I was cast in Mission Impossible, which was just a stroke of luck. I just happened to be within feet of the Paramount lot, and Marty Landau and Barbara Bain left the show, and they needed somebody who could do what Marty was doing, and they knew that I was able to do it, and that just brought me right back in, and I went back to work for 2 years doing that. After that was finished, I spent the next 10 years gypsying around as a journeyman actor, which is something that I enjoyed a lot. I toured the country a number of times in various plays, various productions, comedy, drama, musicals. And I think out of that I developed a reputation as an actor who could play a variety of roles.
Okay. My co-host has one last question.
Yes, Mr. Nimoy, it's just an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
And I have a quick question for you concerning your recent role on the TNT original movie, David. Basically, how at all did playing the prophet Samuel, such a significant biblical character, affect you spiritually? I understand.
Well, it's an interesting question. I learned a new appreciation for some of the biblical characters and the biblical stories. I developed a very big appreciation for what their lives must have really been like physically, because I spent some time in Morocco, in territory similar to where these stories actually took place. And you realize how we take for granted, for example, the simplest thing like moving quickly across the United States in a matter of hours. It would take them hours to get from one village to another on a burro or walking or whatever. To accomplish what they did, to deal with the sizable issues that they dealt with, to move armies, to gather people together under one philosophy, and to feed their people was just such an enormous accomplishment that I developed a great respect for the stories of the Bible. And I'm much more interested in that than I was.
Excellent. Well, thank you very
Maybe
much.
If I could, one quick promo I wanted to have you do.
Let's not get into a promo.
No.
Okay.
Great meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Can we
much.
take some quick stills? Yeah, great.
The car is waiting.
The car is waiting.
That's my logo. This is Chris.
Francesco.
Very quick, just like one. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, gentlemen. Thank you.
Yeah, he went off to speak at some college after this. This was in Boston, the Heinz Convention Center. Yeah, that was our little logo for the show. We're gonna show. Maybe I'll show part of the show after this. Right now, it'll go into part of the TV show. Watch this. Yeah, this is funny. It's like Wayne's World, in the basement. But it's Star Trek, the unofficial fan club show.
ship has journeyed to the outermost reaches of the galaxy
97.
and back home again. Her commanders have cheated death. Her crews have celebrated life. And her ongoing mission has ingrained our very beings with eternal hope.
Star Trek, the unofficial fan club show, Stufficus.
Hi, welcome to this edition of Star Trek, the unofficial fan club show. I'm Barry P. Cook.
And I'm your co-host, Mike DeFrancesco.
And we lied to you last month. We said we were going to do a show this month of old clips, and then I wasn't going to do a new show.
We're here.
But, you know, I actually, we filmed our April episode when? The end of March.
That's right.
But he has a Star Trek shirt. What is it, Spock shirt on here? And me, I'm in the khakis and the...
You were just complaining that, hey, it's been, 2 months now? Or just a month since we did the last show? Or you didn't want to go 2 months?
Yeah, basically, this was in his basement, I think.
Yeah, I didn't want to go. In other words, by the time we had taped the June show, it would have been from the end of March to the end of April to the end of
Vegas. We talk about Vegas because they just built it, I think, in 97, right? Or something like that, 94, 95, 96.
I work too much.
Yeah, young. Yeah.
My family, I work too much and different things.
Barry the workaholic.
Yeah. So, we are doing another show. Also, part of it that played into it is something really cool that happened to us. And my shirt is a hint as to what happened.
He grokked Spock.
No. And when this happened, we just couldn't sit on it for
Anyway, maybe we'll show a little bit more later. This goes on. Hold on. Let's see. I'll fast forward it. Maybe I get to a better something I do here. And me.
This is from the Star Trek communicator. Can you see that? I don't want to get too much
glare. It's
yeah.
Glare, but
Yeah. Okay.
They're talking to Berman, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, don't tear the tape. I know,
we
huh?
know what they're talking about in this magazine. Let's just read on down here. We are
I got to do the disc.
Right
that's what I should do. I'll just transfer it onto the computer.
The production of a 40-minute 3D IMAX Star Trek film.
So 40 minutes, so not really fully.
This is when IMAX first came out too, I think.
3D, it's been popular before, and now it's coming into its own again. I guess ABC and a bunch of other shows recently are going into 3D.
Right.
I'm going to go pick up my glasses actually after we film it. Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. I'm getting into it.
All right, I'm getting into it. I'm always getting into it. That's what
technology. Which will be played in specialized IMAX theaters.
Yeah, babyface. Hey, babyface.
Involves wearing a big goggle headpieces, not small glasses. So I don't know what this is. The big goggles. But that combines amazing sound and state-of-the-art 3D abilities. So whatever, it's probably not going to be like a TV. You're going to be there. You're going to have. It's going to be very much a special 3D feature.
Yes. Before we knew what the 3D was, like the 3D IMAX, they were bringing it all back.
Yes, that's right.
Great.
So it says here, to me, it's very similar to what we're looking for on the Las Vegas Hilton Star Trek
what they're working
experience.
On the Vegas stuff.
That's exactly right. And this is, I've said it before, but I had a sister who visited Vegas, and they were in the process of constructing it.
Yeah.
So they must be.
All right, Mike, that's enough. Let's double tap. Thank you, old Mike. I mean, young Mike, old Mike. Old Mike to young Mike. Come in.
Yes, and Paramount Parks is doing.
Well done.
As this is all,
you
but
see?
the completion has been phenomenal.
Phenomenal. It's been the phenomenal. I don't know. You can't do it. It's not so good. Anyway, guys. All right. You want to do some giveaways? What do you want to do?
It doesn't really be clear whether he's talking about the Hilton thing.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people in here. We'll do the giveaways on Friday. I'll save them for Friday. Yeah. Guys, that was it. All right. Well, enjoy. Yeah. I thought, on the anniversary of his passing, I'd resurrect that. So, yeah, let's see. You got it, guys. All right. Kick it hard and carry on regardless of how young I look. Oh, I just threw something. Yeah, I think because we had a bad write-up in the paper. The paper said I was boring. Bored co-host. Ruined Star Trek show. Yeah, cool. All right, guys. Yeah, just a kid. I was just learning. Why do they have to be so critical? Critics. Always super critical. Yeah, they had no clue. That's right, man. No clue. Anyway, guys, all right, enjoy. I'll be back Monday, 3 o'clock. All right. Thank you. Barry. He's looking for the tape. So if you're running into this kid, he's looking for that tape too. Yeah, maybe I'll upload it to YouTube. All right, guys. Yeah, bring back the show. I've got a bunch of VHS. Maybe we'll air that on Saturday night. It'll be like the midnight matinee. We'll do the midnight Star Trek show or something. Yeah, it'll be fun. Or Saturday morning Star Trek show. Yeah, we'll do something good. All right, guys. Enjoy. I get it. This is too much. All right, enjoy. Yeah, Maguffins stayed at 3,000. I love it. I love it. Thank you, James. All right, guys. Yes. I gotta convert all the tapes. All right, guys. That's it. The song's over. Different accent now. Yeah, that one. That was my 4 years of college. I had the very logical thinking. And then the world starts to creep in, and you start to hang out with crazy Italian people. More. Named Gennaro Perata. Blame him for my accent. Hanging out with him. That crazy kid. I think he might be mafia, so don't go there. Enjoy.